Arch has, what, 2-3 years left of eligibility? How about he just go up to Chapel Hill? It's very realistic that Arch Manning could enter the transfer portal. And as a Texas fan, I would just cry for 7 to 18 days and then pray that the spring transfer portal can give us something good. But there's a few things that's pointed out. Obviously, the biggest one has to be the fact that we're on on the 1 yard line, Sark. We pitched it. We were in gun. Why wasn't Arch out there? But that's not the biggest deal. The biggest deal is the fact that, hey, man, I'm not sure if y'all know, but a big bad wolf named Bill Belichick is now coaching in the National Football League. We talked about this in a video a while back, just how there was these rumors for NFL Rookie Watch. And NFL Rookie Watch, as we've seen, has been batting pretty good so far from the things that they've been alleged. And that alleged was both Arch and Quinn had been offered upwards of $6 million to go ahead and join UNC. Now, the money's not really important to specifically Arch and probably not even Quinn. At this point, really, that's the only reason why I even entertained it is because it's Bill Belichick. I don't think Arch is just going to transfer out, right? He's a Manning. He doesn't need money. He doesn't really need notoriety. He's at the school because the Mannings as a family believe in Sark. They believe in the Texas foundation. Like, it's deeper than rap. If you feel me, this is deeper than just foosball and just finding monies. Arch Manning don't need no nickels and shekels together. So today we're going to listen to an interview about him last Cotton Bowl, kind of alluding to some of the transfer things back in the day, and then we're gonna watch his Cotton Bowl, his only one play in the Cotton Bowl. It was pretty great. We're gonna listen to Quinn Ewers finally confirming or unconfirming the $6 million transfer portal rumor. So we'll see how true that is, and then finally we'll check on Bill Belichick real quick to see who he's going on. He's got a quarterback, so does he really need Arch Manning? We'll check it out. Let's start with Arch Manning talking about the transfer portal.
When you hear rumors about Arch Manning to transfer to another school or that he's unhappy, what's usually your reaction when you hear that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's always rumors, especially nowadays, but I mean, I haven't looked into transferring at all. I'm just focused on developing and helping this team in any way I can, and hopefully one day playing for the University of Texas like I've always wanted to.
And how has Coach Sark really helped with your development, and how's it been since day one?
It's been good. Sark's one of the realest guys I know. He keeps it 100 with you and expects a lot out of you, and it's good. That's what I want, and he can dial up some offense. So it's been fun learning under him.
You know, I think that's selfish of me to be able to be even thinking about it or looking at that. I owe my teammates the best version of me right now. I can't be looking forward, and I'll trip on the rock that's sitting right in front of me. I gotta be locked in on what's right here. I think that's selfish of me to be able to.
Okay, so he does not deny it whatsoever. I thought he was going to deny it. Yeah, so look, man, Quinn Ewers he needs another year. And I strongly suggest that he's going to be the one that transfers out. But he did also talk about in this most recent batch of interviews that, hey, I'm going to the portal. He also confirmed, not portal, I'm going to the draft. So he also said that in these interviews too. He confirmed it, y'all. I'm going to the draft. No more portal stuff. But in this interview, that's a weird way to put that. That's not as concrete as I thought it was, but and this is, again, back in December 12th, Quinn Ewers is reportedly debating on returning to college football. This is all the way back then, right? And this is the same person who reported that Carson Beck might have entered the transfer portal than he did. However, Texas is properly ready to move on to Arch Manning next season. Many NFL scouts reportedly believe Ewers could benefit from another year in college. Ewers has one more year of eligibility left, and it most likely will be spent with another top 10 team. He's not going to be playing for Texas. I guarantee you that. We're done with him because we want more of this right here. We want more of this right here. We're going to watch this one. Here we go. Motion. Beautifully called by Sark. Feel the legs. He's going right. He sees it. First down. And it was not no fumble. That boy was dying. Sorry. As a Texas fan, I just wanted to watch that. What were we talking about? Transferring to UNC. Do you think he would do that? Do you think that with everything being laid out the way it is, how things are, and we have to, really add all context here because, look, I think if Quinn Ewers comes back, is he going to come to UNC? I don't know. I don't think that's the best bet. But let's say he said, he goes to the draft. He said it most recently. He's going to go to the draft. He's gone. Texas comes back with Arch Manning. How confident are we that the Mannings as a family don't see that terribly called end of the game for that semifinal and say, hey, maybe Sark is not the guy? Arch has, 2-3 years left of eligibility? 2-3 years of eligibility left? I think 3. Who's to say that Manning's like, yo, man, how about he goes into an NFL locker room? Because that's what's going to be in UNC. It's going to be an NFL level locker room. How about he just go up to Chapel Hill? That could be a very real thing. Now, I'm really hoping as a Texas fan this doesn't happen. Please. Please don't. It's going to be sad. Arch Manning, I think he's still a little raw. I don't think he's the savior quite yet. But I think the fact that those 2 years of development, being in the system, knowing Sark and being behind, like, that is so invaluable in today's world of college football. It's insane. I don't think that he's going to throw that away. Like, that's an advantage in this day and age of college football. There's not a lot of starting quarterbacks anymore who stay at a place for more than that if they're not starting, right? We always talk about transfer all the time. So I'm strongly hoping and praying that he doesn't. But if there was any, and I think it's such a small, minuscule possibility. If any place, it would be here. It would be them boys at Bill Belichick. So, shout out to them. Their first person they signed in the transfer portal, by the way, is a guy of a Holy Cross. He's got this is so crazy because usually college coaches have pipeline states, right? And maybe some and pipeline schools too, schools you work with. Being someone who has drafted from smaller schools to big schools to everything else in between, Bill Belichick might have the most expansive, because he's drafted people. He's changed lives of Holy Cross people in the NFL. So when he goes and calls out the Holy Cross, Billy Belichick, oh yeah. It's a whole nother level of trust that he has with even these smaller schools. And that's the meta. That's the game in the modern transfer portal, is getting these smaller school guys who are good and might have been under-recruited and then bringing them up and paying some dollars. Bill Belichick got paid millions of dollars to do that at the NFL level. And here's his, getting some offers, doing things. We're going to have a separate video specifically about him when, he gets a lot more commitments because he's still flowing in. But the biggest thing he has is this quarterback, Bryce Baker. So if we're going to talk about Arch Manning possibly transferring and obviously transferring to UNC, what does that competition look like? So, why don't we check it out, right? So we're going to end this video by checking out Bill Belichick's guy. This was if Arch Manning did in fact go to UNC Chapel Hill, this is the main man that he would have to argue against. So QB, 2 on his back, slings 1 up top. Smooth, easy. Oh, wait, sorry, it messed up. Go again. All right, drop back here, 2-step, little play action over top. Man, he put some touch on that thing, huh? Put some touch on that thing, let it air out. Is he an athlete, though? Arch Manning's hallmark is that he's an athlete. Is this guy just a guy who can just sling it? Because he can definitely sling it. Ooh, everything is smooth operator. Everything is just smooth and fluid so far. Everything I've seen has just been really effortless. I like that. He hasn't really been called upon, and it's just so calm. I was like, I want to see him run, but who cares? Because as soon as the pressure comes, he don't care. He just sits there, rolling right, somebody in his face. Get off me. Okay, that boy. Okay, yeah. Hey. Kid's an athlete, then. That's all I need to see. I was talking about that issue. Here he is rolling right. He slings one over top of it. Putting these balls in some places, man. Putting these balls in some places and spaces. Here he is again in the red zone. Looking right. Oh, shakes a mat. Oh, keeps his eyes downfield. That's a real football play right there, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, number 2 again, Mr. Baker. Little play action. Light, easy, smooth. Just puts balls in places that no one else but his teammates can get to. Here he is reading the field. Oh, he's out of there. It was always a draw. Oh, he's quick. He's smooth. He knows how to protect himself as well. Play action. Insane. Looking right. Okay. Gets a little sauce. He's telling them. He's directing traffic. Oh, he's always keeping his eyes downfield. This is a guy that seems to be an athlete, but, oh, man, he wants to throw it. He don't want to take off. He wants to make sure he keeps his eyes downfield. and slings it. Nice. I mean, I don't know how you can get more open than that, but still. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He's reading them. He sees the defense. He's going to hit it 1-2. Boop. Oh, my God. Just getting mashed. He goes ahead and just abuses the seams there. Stepping up here, 1-2 hitches. Looks right. Oh, he wants to run. No, he doesn't. Man, his ability to run, to tuck it, and then just in and right over the top is absurd. Double play action here. 1-2. Looking. Oh, he slings it. Touchdown. Here it is again. Deep here on his own gosh darn 35. Heels, hitches up, gets a goddamn slingshot, and that's a touchdown. That's all this kid only throws touchdowns, huh? Only throws touchdowns. Rolling to his left now as the right-hand quarterback. Let's see how he does it. Turns his body, drips it off. Easy peasy. Tutter. I mean, he just gives that touchdown magic. If you're going to take this ball, take it across that end zone, son. Double play action. Oh, man, that seam, man. You got to finish your breakfast. Number 2 again, looks back, throws right. Right over top of the defender. I think UNC is going to be okay. I don't think they're in need of a quarterback. 4-star, by the way. But again, with Billy Belichick being at the helm, you never know what could happen. The crazier things have happened. But y'all let me know in the comments. Do you think Archie's going to transfer? Do you think he's going to go to UNC? Is he going to be the next Texas great man? Y'all let me know in the comments. Leave a like if you like it. Dislike if you don't like the videos, man. Subscribe if you enjoy college football content. And we will see you next time.